All right, boys, what's going on with y'all now? How y'all feeling?
Look, I'm sorry, man. I had to
Bro,
cheat up, and
you
then I
see,
say,
bro, hey, you here, that's what matters.
Yeah.
you know,
Of
Hey,
course, you here. That's it.
yeah, right. Hey,
that,
shout out Josh, man.
Yeah.
But
Shout out, go
that's
Josh.
great.
let's
That's
see.
such a. I'm sorry. What were you saying? What were you guys
Yeah,
saying?
no, I was gonna say, man.
I
Let's
learned a
kick it
lot,
off,
man.
Yeah, that's bro. That's grown.
Jeez, I'm
That's
with the
grown folk. That's
yeah.
grown folk stuff right there, bro.
I'm
We've
at the
already
hug
Different
my
life.
gut
It's
next
a
to my
different life.
We've
Yeah,
already
that's
said
But
there's nothing stronger than a strong black woman, man. So
yeah, that's facts.
you know,
Facts.
it was definitely
She
wish.
got my boy. She got my boy's head on right, man. I
Right.
like that.
Absolutely. You know.
Let's see.
All right. So obviously, I just have an intention of starting off with where politics and diversity issues are going. I wanted to start out with the NBA draft. I don't know how many minutes you guys got left, but that's what I wanted to.
We could. I mean, yeah. Go ahead, bro. We just gonna do some best. I was just thinking we gonna pick on some. What's the best movie of all time and some stuff like that. But yeah, let's go ahead with yours, man. Jump on.
All righty, we can do this. I'll try to be quick, man. So I was repping the Cavs, and interesting pick. So they took
I
Isaac.
like him.
They took Isaac Okoro. It's not about whether he's good or not good because he was picked fifth. So he was high up on the board, arguably the best defensive player in the draft, arguably the best wing defender in the draft. The issue is his outside shot. He shot like 28, 29% from three. And dude, I'm being honest. Sexton and Garland already don't pass and play make as it is. So there might be a time where we need him to get a bucket on the perimeter because they're going to be so collapsed on Sexton and Garland driving that when they maybe kick it out, you know what I mean? Who knows? You know,
Man, y'all gonna be shooting mid ranges, floaters, and layups. That's what y'all ain't no three. But y'all about to lose Kevin Love too. It sounds like.
But that's the issue. That's why we drafted Okoro, because we have Kevin Love and Andre Drummond opted into his deal. So until we get rid of those bigs, that's why we pass on a guy like Obi Toppin, who's a natural power forward, because we still have Kevin Love. We tried to get rid of him again during the draft, just like we did last year, and it didn't work. And therefore, we had to take the best fit for the team, which was defense. We ranked 30th last year in defense. We couldn't even guard a telephone booth. I mean, it was a layup line.
But y'all terrible, bro.
I feel so bad because I feel like Toppin is the better player. I feel like he's the better prospect. He has the better ceiling. And I just feel like we passed up on a better player because of our incompetent GM, Kobe Altman, his willingness to move on from Kevin Love, who's been way past his prime. Past his prime.
I agree.
I just feel like, Tristan might stay. He might not. We still have Larry
Tristan's
Nance.
a scrub, though. Y'all just got to do – I like what the Knicks is doing. The Knicks did a lot of remodeling. I think they finally got rid of all six of their power forwards.
Yeah, but still, they still they needed a guard. They needed a guard.
The thing, though, they got one in Quickly. Now, Quickly is over 40% from three. And you should know RJ Barrett is not a good outside shooter either. So RJ Barrett likes to drive. He likes to facilitate. Kick it out to Quickly. He can shoot that three. Here's also what you need to know. The Knicks got $20 million in cap space. If I'm the Knicks, the first thing I'm doing is hitting Fred VanVleet, right? Because that is the shooter. That is the shooter.
That's a good pickup.
If he's get a free agent with Obi Toppin and RJ Barrett, that's arguably a playoff team if they all stay healthy and Thibodeau can manage their minutes.
AFC team.
Now, also, here's what I would like them to do. Be aggressive. Get rid of Julius Randle. Get rid of Kevin Knox. Get rid of Frank Ntilikina. Get rid of them. Trade them.
Bro.
Mitchell Robinson, I think he's good. I
like Mitchell Robinson. Keep him.
He should stay.
A great player. Very athletic, rim protector. He can finish lobs. He can dunk. Defensive wise, he's up there with the best. But this is for you, Cam. I was wrong. So you guys are watching out there. You knew I thought LaMelo Ball, whether I thought he was good or not, I didn't think about he was going to be necessarily good right now. But in terms of ceiling, I think he had a better ceiling than Anthony Edwards. I also think that they wanted to pair D'Angelo Russell with a young cat. a guy that obviously has the same charisma and personality that he did. And not to mention, man, I just think that Minnesota needed some tickets in there. And I was very, very intrigued that they stuck with Edwards.
Yeah,
especially after the comments that
I
he
was
made.
surprised too.
Especially
Well,
after
what
the
position he played?
He
was
played. Don't he played shooting guard?
he
Yeah,
was
shooting
a
guard.
forward type of player. But the thing
Did
is
they
that
already got one though?
they
Culver.
drafted Culver last year, and then what made it so odd was that it was like he had this comment that bothered me. He was basically saying basketball is important to me, but it's not like everything, right? And for some athletes, it is everything. That's their way out. And when you make those comments, I need to know if you're fully committed. I need to know if you're fully engaged. Okay.
Right.
I need to know if you're ready to help Karl Anthony Towns and D'Angelo Russell. Jimmy Butler told you one time they're soft. Do not go in there and have that same mentality that those other cats did. Because Jimmy Butler already told you.
That the cat. I don't think D'Lo saw. I think D'Lo a warrior. I think the Timberwolves made a good pick with him because I think he finally found a spot he can be at home. Because he gets passed around like he's a scrub, and I don't like it.
And not to mention, man, Anthony Edwards, whether he was on a good team or not, his shot selection has got to be better. You're going to be the third option, man. You can't just light it up like that. You got to find your groove. You got to take what the
you got to think about the team he was on too, man. He was on a team with some bums.
I was. But LaMelo was playing against grown men in Lithuania. You know what I mean? So, again, I just think I'm not saying
I think that would have took some off of D'Lo too if LaMelo could get the offense going a little bit.
And then here's what you did, Cam. You literally got an older version of LaMelo with a lower ceiling in Ricky Rubio. Literally everything Ricky Rubio can do, LaMelo can do, if not more, because he's more athletic. And he's going to be cheaper because Ricky Rubio has a larger contract. So I'm like, why couldn't you just select LaMelo and then trade up and get a nice little wing player? Maybe not a guy as good or athletic as Edwards, but a guy that's at least like serviceable, like an actual starter. I just think that was the route that Minnesota should have went. I'm not saying Anthony Edwards will be a bust. I just saying there's concerns. I think Wiseman is going to be the rookie of the year. I think with Klay Thompson, God bless his soul, he went the John Wall route, man. John Wall, he hurt his heel, and then he tore his Achilles as well, and then he's been out for about 2 years. So Klay Thompson, God bless him, man. Hope he gets a full recovery. Wiseman's going to get a lot of those touches. They're going to focus a lot more on Curry. They're going to sag off.
He can't shoot though, which is
Wiseman.
He's going to have to get a mid-range.
Yeah,
game.
he got to learn. He got to learn how to. Yeah, he got to learn how to jump shot.
But he's definitely my pick for rookie of the year. I also think that, let's see, the question the Bulls pick with Patrick Williams. I
don't even know who that is.
He was a really good spot up 3-point shooter, but I didn't think he was like worthy of that spot. You know what I mean? Because I just thought there were better options there. You know what I mean? Like, I thought the Bulls, if anything, should have went Obi right at 4. I thought that would have been. What do you guys think about? I think Anungwu is going to be good for the Hawks. The issue with Anungwu is that, I mean, you have John Collins there, who they haven't traded yet, and they also have Clint Capella.
They got big. And then they got Alex Len.
I think he might be there still because I know they just traded Dwayne Dedmon. He might.
Yeah, they just. Well, Cam, how do you feel about the Timberwolves though? You feel good or?
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. I know we needed the. I would like to have the size. Like LaMelo does all of that. Like we said, he does all that Ricky Rubio did, but with the size, that was my thing. And while he's not a good defender, I feel like he's. I do feel like Edwards has a higher like ceiling in terms of defense than LaMelo. But we have Ricky Rubio back. We traded for him, so it's. The picks itself surprised me, so I now we'll see,
Yeah.
I like Josh. What's his name?
Okogie.
Yeah, I like him. He's a good defensive player. Yeah.
Well, how you feel about Portland, bro? How you feel about Portland? Yeah, how you feel?
I like that we got a defensive player that could, guard the 3 and the 4. Well, 2, 3, 4. I think
Who,
we pick up
Covington?
a guard. Yeah, I think we pick up a guard, but
I'm trying to look up who you guys drafted. It says Trailblazers drafted C.J. Ellaby.
yeah, I think he's a guard. He could.
I'm looking him up.
Yeah, I haven't looked too much on it.
I'm surprised Cassius Winston dropped that low.
So you ready for this, Tyrell? He was named the 10th man All Pac-12 first team as a sophomore. He scored 471 total points.
Then he have an 18.
This is what you got to be careful. This is why you got him. 41% career from 3-point. So he's
not bad.
He was fourth in Pac-12 scoring at 18 points per game. It looks like a steal, man. It definitely looks like a steal. You got shooting all across the board, especially since you just got Covington. So you're definitely giving Dame a little bit more help on the perimeter. I also think there's been some good steals like Nico Mannion to the Warriors. I like
he's a baller.
I like
who's that one guy that went to the Wizards from overseas? I heard he was actually pretty good.
Advia,
I heard he was good.
Advia, he's very skilled. He's a very
he's from overseas, right?
Yes, he's from Israel.
Like the Luka route. He went the Luka route, right?
Yeah, he's from Israel.
Yeah, them boys like that.
They're going diversity, man. So they picked Rui Hachimura, and now they're going.
They got Mo Wagner. He's from Germany, I think.
Yeah, they're going. I like. Let's see, what else? I like Tyrese Maxey to Philly. I think he'll be very, very good for them because Ben Simmons, when he's cold, when he
shoot the ball,
shot, Maxey can facilitate as well. So that's going to be good for them.
They lost their best defender. I mean, not their best, but like the top 3.
Yeah.
Josh.
Well, hold on. Didn't the 76ers trade Al Horford and 2 draft picks? Danny Green.
So here's what happened.
They lost Horford too, didn't they?
Here's what they did. Here's what they did. So they knew Horford's contract was off, right? They knew his contract was literally like so bad because he didn't fit with Embiid. They were both in the paint, and Embiid sometimes felt like he had to shoot threes because it was just like it just didn't work. So Sam Presti is collecting draft picks from the Oklahoma City Thunder. And he was like, the only way I'm taking on that god-awful contract is if you give me draft picks. So they sent, because remember, Danny Green got traded to OKC in the Dennis Schroeder deal from the Lakers. So it was like, I'll take Horford goes to Philly. Danny Green goes to Philly. You give me the draft picks. The only thing I have to do is take on a lot of cap space with Green and Horford's deal. Knowing, guess what? If they improve, because I'm trading the entire team, it's literally just going to be a bunch of rookies and maybe like a vet or two. So like you said, Cassius Winston, he may get valuable minutes with, say, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's just like,
he's a bucket.
If Horford has a good year, if Danny Green, not Danny Green, excuse me, because he got traded to Philly. So remember, Danny Green goes to Philly, So if Horford has a very, very good year, you know what I mean? Oklahoma City could flip him for more draft picks. But Philly did something very interesting. They traded for Seth Curry last night as well.
Another shooter.
So you got Danny Green on Philly, and you got Seth.
Man, there's a lot of shakeups.
Philly. Well,
they got shooters.
Some great numbers because they can actually make some outside shots. So I think Philly did a very, very nice job in this draft. I would have not gotten rid of Seth Curry. I don't know what Dallas was thinking there. He had one of the highest 3-point percentages. I didn't agree with that. Cole Anthony should be interesting. I wasn't really high on him in college because I didn't think.
He went to Orlando?
North Carolina. Yeah, but so they must be getting ready to move on.
I'm talking about where he get drafted at.
Orlando.
Orlando. Okay.
It's not a matter of ceiling. It's just a matter of effort with him because the guy doesn't try all the time defensively, and the guy doesn't always take the best shots offensively. So, but what are you going to do with Fultz there?
That's what I'm going to ask you.
They must be getting
I'm going to
ready
ask you, what y'all thinking about Fultz? Like, I think he's a good fit for Orlando.
I also like Josh Green out of Arizona, the Mavericks. He's a nice wing defender because Dallas isn't that good defensively. I love Precious Achiuwa. Ohio State tried to recruit him out of Memphis. I think that would have been a great asset for the Buckeyes if they picked him up. but he's got that dog in him for the Heat. I mean, RJ Hampton really slipped. You know, he got traded to the Nuggets. I think that's an interesting move as well because Murray, he's going to need some help, especially with that wear and tear that he did in the bubble. He might need some help there. What do you guys think about Tyrese Halliburton to the Kings? You guys watched?
I didn't watch him, but I've seen his size for a point guard, Paul. But yeah, the draft was interesting, but you know,
the draft was certainly interesting. That's all I'm going to cover out of the 60th picks. Those were the highlights to me. I also like Desmond Bain to the Grizzlies. Give John Morant a little outside shooting with Brooks. I'll keep an eye out on Peyton Pritchard. I think he'll be good for the Celtics because they just got rid of the.
That's the white boy for Oregon, ain't it?
Yeah, he's underrated too. So, yeah, I mean the Nets also watch out because they traded for Landry Shamet. So the Nets are
that's the shooter too.
Yeah. So that is it for, that was my takeaways. If I missed somebody, obviously go back and talk about them, man. But I thought it was a very interesting draft with COVID, with a short season. Who knows, man? These young cats, these vets are kind of tired from the bubble. These young cats may come in and surprise some folks, but I'm gonna lock in with James Wiseman.
A lot of them gotta earn it,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but well, one more thing to say. Xavier Simpson going to the Lakers with LeBron. He's getting a ring.
Really?
I'm gonna say that's a Michigan.
I'm thinking G League. I'm thinking G League. I'm thinking G League. So.
Yeah, I feel you now. I'm just talking.
So I was sitting on this one a little bit. I feel like we talked about this already. I don't know. I don't think so. What is the greatest movie of all time? We talked about TV shows.
We talked about
time. We ain't talked about movies. We can go. You can go a series, or you can go just one movie. What y'all got?
It depends on what genre.
Nah, just your favorite. You're the best movie.
All right, so a movie that I could watch like 5 times in a row.
Anything. I might have to go Avatar. That was a good movie.
No, people. Wrong one. Last Airbender, Tyler. We've been over this.
No. I'm talking about the one with the blue top.
No, I'm saying you gotta watch The Last Airbender. We've been over this.
I know.
I thought you talking about the movie, Ricardo. I was about to say the Avatar movie was butt.
No, I'm talking about the one with the blue people.
Oh,
that movie was
about
fire.
That disgraceful film. We're not talking about that disgraceful piece of trash they put in theater.
Thank you. A hunk of shit on the movie screen.
It's hard, man.
I might have to go Avatar, bro. I don't know.
My mom says she just loves the Godfather series. She just is into that. She just thinks Godfather up there.
She like the mafia movie. She a OG triple.
I'm like, it just depends though, because again, it's the same thing with like food. You watch the movie so many times it gets predictable, and it's just like there hasn't been a movie where I went out saying like, man, that was the best movie ever. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's who I am. For a laugh, man, I always thought Friday was the funniest movie, man. You ever see?
Okay, we can go genres. Okay, let's do.
I'm saying it's easier to do genres.
Okay, let's do genres. Yeah, Friday. Everybody in here seen. I hope everybody in here seen.
Yeah, Friday for comedy. Yeah. Have y'all ever watched 21 Jump Street?
Yeah,
that's not. I can't put that up there as the.
I mean,
Friday is up there.
Yeah, it's not no top 10 or nothing. I don't think, but The Wood is up
funny.
there. We just rewatched that.
Yeah.
Not too long ago, didn't we?
What else? There's a lot of for comedies, I might have to go Step Brothers.
Really?
Step Brothers is funny, bro.
I was fighting in the yard.
Yeah, I might have to go Step. What y'all got? What y'all got for comedy? You said Friday.
Yeah.
Tyrell Cam, what y'all got?
I'm trying to pick something different. Make it different.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to think of.
I'll pick. What's it called? All About the Benjamins.
All About the Benjamins. That's
funny. I'll take it back. Lottery Ticket. I'm gonna go Lottery Ticket.
You got Lottery Ticket as the best comedy, bro.
Are we doing the best, or because Lottery Ticket is one of my top favorites?
Okay.
The lottery ticket.
One of my favorite is I just seen this recently on Netflix. It's called The Death of Stalin. That show is fucking hilarious. It's like post the death of Stalin in the Soviet Union and just like the aftermath of that. And that's Steve Buscemi in it and a whole bunch of a lot of old actors that you know.
Okay.
The show was fucking hilarious. So that's just one of my favorite right now. All time, I can't even say it. I watch a lot of shit. I can't even.
Yeah,
Say
there's a
like
lot of
certain
movies.
shit like scratches that itch just a bit different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can't really compare comedies like that.
yeah.
Speaking of
Well,
Soviet,
I
speaking of Soviets, Cam, I just finished. You ever heard of the Miracle on Ice?
No. Yeah, actually, I have heard of that, but I haven't actually seen it. Yeah.
Basically, the Soviets were the powerhouses in ice hockey, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the United States, they were already going through the wars in Afghanistan, the Cold War. You know what I'm saying? There was captives all over across the country. You had the scandals with Nixon coming through and Jimmy Carter becoming president and all that going on. And everybody just needed hope. All you really had was Elvis Presley and ice hockey. So they needed literally like a belief, like we need to come together, unity. And they hired they hired a guy named Coach Brooks, and man, he turned that program around so quickly because they had to. He knew his group of guys. He transformed them into boys to men. They became a family. They ended up winning the Olympic gold medal. They came back from behind every game. It was one of the greatest sports stories of all time, and it's on Netflix if you want to check it out.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go. Can y'all?
It's called Miracle. Called Miracle.
Okay. Can we do drama / horror?
You want to do that?
That's
I was gonna say I don't watch.
I'm gonna have to say Get Out. Get Out. I'm gonna say Get Out.
You talk about because you
Get
always
Out.
told me there's a hidden message in that movie. You should highlight it for our viewers.
Have you watched Get Out?
No.
Oh, bro, you tripping, bro.
I've never fully watched it. I watched.
Y'all
You
gotta
never see,
watch
bro.
it,
I had to
bro.
write a paper on Get Out back in high school.
I did too,
like
bro.
30 times, bro.
Get Out is hard, bro. All it is, it's a black man that's with a white girl who pretty much tricks him or whatever. But her family, so what they do is they set up this event where the daughter
Hey, you got to chill, man. You can't be saying too much, man.
bro. All I'm gonna say
I feel like Get Out's
the
the kind of movie that you get a lot more if like you go into a blind. Man. Just know that the nigga got to get out.
You gotta watch.
The nigga needs to get out, bro. Nigga needs to get out.
Listen, just watch it, bro. Watch it, and it's gonna freak you out because it's like it seems like this shit's not real, but the messages behind it is like it is crazy. Long story short, the movie is about white people wanting to be like black people, but not wanting to be like black people. Long story short.
White people love black people, but like
that's all. I don't like being scared.
No, it's not scary, bro. It's more like you're gonna be sitting there like, oh, this shit is crazy.
Oh, if you don't like scary, this fucking movie on Netflix called Gerald's Game. It's a Stephen King novel, I'm pretty sure. But it's about like this old couple goes to like a cabin in the woods, to rekindle the marriage. Then the husband dies while like the wife is handcuffed to the bed, and so she's trying to survive, trying to get out, and it just goes through like her own personal like hell. Like it's a very. I remember watching it with somebody, and I had like, man, let me just sneak out real quick because I ain't trying to watch this right now because it was that fucking scary. I ain't gonna lie, shit shook me a bit, but it's
bro. That's why I didn't like watching Insidious, bro, because it's not even that scary, but it's just like I don't like Insidious because it's creepy, bro.
Oh, I can't do that with Insidious, man. Like when I saw Insidious, I think I was dating. So it was back in high school. You remember I was dating back in high school, Kai. But I was laughing the entire time, nigga. I could not get. I was killing the mood. I could not get into Insidious, man. I could not. Shit.
So okay, well, how about? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, man. What about
it? Can be a drama. It can be a drama.
The Back to the Futures. You know what I mean? You ever watch those?
I
I
have
gotta watch Back to the
not.
Future.
That's like what I gotta admit, man. I've never actually seen any Back to the Future movie all the way through.
I just
What
know
about
about the shoes
Home
in the
Alone,
car.
maybe? Home
Home
Alone.
Alone, yeah.
My
I've
grandma's
seen Home
favorite
Alone.
movie is Home Alone.
Oh, I got a
Yeah, that's
question.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen Uncle Buck? My fault. I
Yeah.
didn't mean to cut you off. That movie's funny. Go ahead.
Nah. All right, since it's almost that time, what's the best Christmas movie? I'm gonna say Polar Express. That's me.
Polar Express.
But, yeah, the best like
Damn,
Christmas
what other
movie.
Christmas movies are there?
Hey,
Home Alone, like Ricardo said, Home Alone.
Home Alone.
I fuck with Home Alone, but
There's
It's probably one of
Santa
them Black
Claus,
Christmas movies.
Santa Claus.
I don't think I've seen that. One of them cut this Christmas.
I want to say
like,
Unaccompanied Minor, but
Chris
that's
Brown?
probably just the
Come on, Chris
nostalgia.
Brown.
what you say, Cam?
Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah, you ever
Charlie
seen
Brown Christmas.
Unaccompanied Minor? That's probably just the nostalgia.
That sounds
though.
familiar.
Yeah, it had
That sounds-
Everybody Hates
Oh
Chris.
no,
that nigga
the
from-
best is probably Elf. Elf is probably up there. Best Christmas.
No,
Elf's
movie.
up there, man. Elf's up
I ain't
there.
watched Elf in a minute. Elf is funny though. When I was younger.
Or Bad Santa. Bad Santa's funny. I don't know if you
Bad
ever
Santa's
watched
funny
that.
too.
I never watched Bad
Santa's funny
Santa.
as fuck.
Have you ever watched Bad Grandpa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie's
Not all
funny.
the way through. Not all the way through.
Nah,
I
yeah,
finished.
that
I
movie's
gotta. Yeah.
Okay. So
He got-
what y'all got? Yeah, but
I can't argue against Polar Express though. Like that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
like,
I think that would be the most common answer because that's like, bro, that's really Christmas. Or The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's one too.
yeah, that's a good one too. That's a good one.
What about
So-
what about sci-fi? So we got Avengers.
Let's do
Star-
sci-fi action. Sci-fi action.
Infinity War.
One of them
Infinity War
Avengers was
Please
tough.
tell me you agree Infinity War was better than Endgame.
It's better than Endgame. It was
Thank you,
unexpected.
thank you.
The villain
Yeah.
won.
Yeah.
The villain won.
Oh yeah, it definitely was better than Endgame just because it came out different, man. But
Yeah.
And I low-key got mad at Endgame because my boy Iron Man died. That was my favorite.
Iron Man
character.
is my favorite superhero ever. Okay.
Oh, not my. He's my top
He's mine.
5, but
He's mine.
Iron Man weak, bro.
Whoa.
he's not
That man
weak.
got a
Stop
Whoa.
disrespecting
He's
him.
not hard, bro.
You better be
Who
careful.
you like? You a
Whoa.
Captain America fan?
No, Spider-Man. I take Spider-Man or
Wow,
Wolverine.
nah, you
I
do
take
like Spider-Man.
I take Spider-Man or Wolverine over Iron Man any day.
Bro, he would literally nuke Spider-Man to bits.
No, he wouldn't. Spider-Man got that work.
What?
I don't know.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
Deadpool
built
got
different, nigga. You
Wolverine.
must have forgot.
The Spider-Man.
Shit.
Deadpool would beat Wolverine in the fight.
Bro,
I'm saying.
Oh yeah, hands
Deadpool
down.
can't, yeah, I mean he
Deadpool
beat
Deadpool
would
can't
die.
die.
He
That
can't
nigga slap
die.
anyone in a fight.
listen, with Wolverine, all Iron Man has to do is stay up in the air and he'll be fine. That's it.
See, that's weak, bro. He
You
not
acting like my
gonna
nigga
really-
can't jump.
Come
Hold
to
up.
the streets.
You acting
Come
like
to
my
the
nigga can't
streets.
jump. This is a
Come to the
fight.
streets. I'll beat your motherfucker. All right.
Hey, look, if I'm more
unpopular
versatile, that's
opinion?
not my fault.
What's your
He's more
unpopular?
versatile. No,
Unpopular
come on.
opinion?
I think the Hulk
Batman
don't
would
get
beat
enough
everybody
respect,
ass.
bro.
Batman
No,
would
that's
beat
a pop.
everybody
That's
ass.
not an opinion. That's a fact, nigga.
Batman will he got hands for Marvel, DC, any superhero. He's
But,
whooping
like,
ass.
that's
Well,
the thing.
if he
That nigga
has
ain't shit
time to
without
He
the
have
prep
no
time.
powers and he
Yeah,
still
he-
give dummies.
He needs to
'Cause he
prepare.
not-
If he has prep time, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it though.
But if it's like on site, it's over.
If it's on site, the nigga best be lucky or something. Better be his comic, nigga. Where's he getting his ass kicked to the curb, nigga?
I think
What we
Captain
talking?
America is overrated. I think Captain
He
America
is.
weak.
Way
I think
overrated.
Captain
He is.
America is weak.
Hell no. Hell
Iron
no.
Man is.
Hell
He's
no.
known for
Hey,
speeches.
you better stop
Fuck
with
that.
this finger, Tyler.
Fuck that.
He's
Fuck
the
that.
Ratchet of the
Captain America
Transformers.
is the
Captain
original
America is the
superhuman. I
Ratchet
don't
of
want to hear that shit.
Transformers.
Hey,
I don't want to hear that shit.
You don't want to go to Transformers, but
The best
top
Transformers
3
Optimus,
Avengers.
that ain't even close. Yeah.
Yeah. But nah, the top 3 Avengers is
Watch
who's
out.
that?
Watch out.
You want to pull
Hey, get
something
that
out?
shit off the
Watch
screen,
out.
bro.
Hey,
you want to
shit off
pull
the
something
screen,
out?
bro.
You want to
Get
pull
Watch
that
something
shit
out.
off the screen, bro.
Watch out. Watch out.
You
Watch
want to pull
out.
something
Yeah.
out? Cause
Y'all
I
got
something
comments?
for you. Oh yeah, I got something for you. You want to pull something out? You don't know nothing about this.
Nah,
boy.
I ain't got none of my shit at this new place.
Well,
Nigga. Like,
yeah,
y'all
I'm
know,
like,
y'all I don't know nothing about this here. This dude at my job gave me this. This the real GOAT right here, not Spider-Man. This right here is the
Venom?
real GOAT.
I got a better
Man,
duo.
That is
I got
the
a better
real
duo.
GOAT.
Say less. What a team up.
Yeah.
What a better duo. God complex. It's over.
Who?
Over. Ball game.
Venom got work for all
game.
them.
Ball game.
Venom got work for all them is what I'm saying.
Them could barely beat Spider-Man, man.
Over.
No. That Venom and Spider-Man 3 was a
honestly though, if you're
disgrace.
being 100, Doc Strange clapped Iron Man on sight. Like that's
Facts.
just facts. That's just facts.
Doc
You can't argue
Strange was
Doctor Strange
Spider-Man.
is a wizard. That's not fair.
It's not exactly. It's not
He
fair.
has an infinity stone. That's not even. No, you can't even compare. That's not even fair.
I'm saying niggas on site. Yeah. Handicap what?
Don't
nigga?
forget when Iron
On
Man
site.
almost beat up Thor in the first Avengers. You know, I just want to say
That was
Yeah, that's a god. You telling me he be the god, but not a wizard? Come on.
Tyrell.
Niggas shit.
Yeah.
Niggas not shit.
Look up. I need you to do me a favor. Look up Iron Man's God Killer armor and come back to me.
All right, God Killer armor.
God Killer armor.
But that's so. But where do y'all rank
All right.
Hulk though? We're not gonna talk
One.
about that. We're not gonna
One.
talk about in the
No.
Infinity.
One.
No,
Hulk is the most powerful
Endgame was.
dude.
I mean, Infinity was. I hate.
I mean, they bitched him in Infinity. No, they bitched the Hulk in Infinity War. If you ever seen Planet Hulk, man, that nigga,
Oh my.
he got so strong, bro. He just sunk
Bruh.
continents. That's by stepping on it, nigga. That's
Yeah.
come on, dog.
Bruh, like-
Come on, dog.
But
No one's fucking with
Thanos,
Hulk,
regular
man.
Thanos always was. I don't know though. I
They
don't think
nerfed.
nobody can touch the Hulk.
They nerfed the Hulk. Trust me.
You know
Bro,
what?
they,
You know what
I
movie
know.
was?
they have to. It's just not
Man
interesting when
beat
the
up
Hulk
Hulk.
can just beat shit up.
Iron
And you
Man
know
beat
what,
up Hulk,
Kyler?
Don't forget.
Okay,
As
but
the
all right.
Iron
So which
Man-
Iron
superhero
Man got
had the
dummies for
best? Which
everybody.
superhero had the best standalone movies though?
Doctor
Iron
Strange,
Man.
honestly.
Iron Man
Iron Man
first
2
I
was
didn't watch
fire.
it.
Iron
Iron
Man
Man-
first movie.
The first movie was alright. Iron Man 2 was
Iron
fire.
Man 2, yeah. Iron Man 2
The
is hard.
the first three Spider-Mans is untouched to me. The first three
I
Spider-Mans.
don't know, man.
You talking
Spider-Man
about
3 was
Toby?
trash.
You talking about
MCU.
I
Toby?
can't cap.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
didn't
like
like
how they
Spider-Man
did.
3
I
at
didn't
all.
like how they did Venom. That's why I didn't like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But I liked the story plot of it. But
Doc
Spider-Man 2,
Ock in 2? Woo!
No,
Woo!
Kyler, you're not talking. That's talking MCU though, right?
I mean, whatever. I mean, the only Spider-Man that was trash to me was the Andrew Garfield one.
Wow.
Those Spider-Mans was weak.
It was different
Even
though,
then,
because the
man,
girl
even
died.
then, Amazing
Mary
Spider-Man
Jane died.
2 was
It was
bad.
different.
I like the
Stacy-
first Amazing Spider-Man.
Which
Gwen
one did he?
Stacy
Did he
died.
fight Jamie Foxx in the first or second one?
The second
The
one. The
second
second
one.
one. That was
The
awful.
second
That was awful.
So he fought the
Wow.
crocodile in the first one, right? I mean,
Yeah, he fought the lizard.
It was
Yeah.
Blizzard.
Yeah, and then that's when his girl died.
Yeah, girl died in the second one. It was a pretty. She had to die in order to keep the comic story going. Because then it was like Gwen Stacy to Mary Jane, and then it was supposed to go to Mary Jane, and then it just cut off. Both got fired. They just canceled it, and it was a.
well, let's keep it a.
See, you know what happened? It was that scene where he shot the web and like the hand stretched out. Like it wasn't the corniest shit
Yeah.
I seen.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep it a buck. Even though this is all fake, you got to imagine the balls you got to have to fight a 10-foot lizard that's chasing you through the hallway. You got to have
You
some
gotta
courage.
have how much testicles you gotta have to
Yeah.
fight
I like that
electricity,
scene.
nigga.
I actually like that scene. I like
Yeah,
that.
nah,
fight
bro.
scene.
That shit, bro. I couldn't imagine being a superhero, bro. Like that shit you would have to fight, bro. Hell no. I would piss on
Come on,
myself.
Kyler.
bro.
Oh, come on, Kyler. You can keep them hands up. Come on,
If
now.
I was if I was Venom, I wouldn't have no problems with nobody.
You
Don't get me
know,
wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love
The
Spider-Man.
Venom movie was hard too.
Oh,
We
Kyler.
don't talk
I
about
think
that.
the second one is going to be good. The second one's going to be
Mhm.
good.
The second
Look,
one, what?
For sure.
Venom
Venom.
movie. He's
You talking about
fighting
Venom.
Carnage. He's fighting Carnage, so it's going to be good. Go
Again?
ahead. What did you
Funny.
say? No, he didn't fight him in the first one. Go ahead.
No.
No, he fight the elements or something. He fought.
Yeah, he
something.
fought.
He fought another
one.
one of them niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was. Hey, he was hoeing him in that movie. He got lucky. Hey, he was beating the shit out of Venom. I ain't even.
Venom got big. He was
he
getting
was
his
getting
shit wrong,
hoed.
bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
But go
You
ahead,
know who
Ricardo.
else
What
got
was you
robbed?
saying?
So,
Yeah, Ricardo.
so long story short, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan too, right? I'm also my three favorite heroes, right? I got two from the MCU, one from the DC. Okay, so my two favorites are Iron Man and Spider-Man, right? And then from DC, my favorite is Flash, right? Those are my three favorite.
Flash is hard.
So
He got work
when
for
you guys-
anybody too.
So when you guys talk about my three superheroes, just know that they're going to be on my front line any day of the week because they're all geniuses and they can all literally fight to the very, very end, right? And I love those guys. I love those guys. One of them literally is practically a god, okay? He controls the speed force. He can control time if he wanted to. It's just like, you guys should watch the show on CW. They postponed it.
I watched it.
YouTube.
Yeah. Can we all agree though that the Joker might be the best all-time villain just on what he stands on alone? Just on what he stands on alone.
Yeah.
Best Batman is Batman Begins.
Like the Joker as a character is fucking phenomenal.
The Dark
You can't
Knight.
argue against that.
I liked his movie that just came out. That movie was hard. His little standalone movie that just came out.
I felt bad for him. I felt bad.
Yes,
it made me feel like
he
really.
Yeah, that movie was tough.
It's the people's fault. But
you see what that movie does though is it gives you a different perspective to think like the villain.
Yeah.
And you think that not all villains are bad. Sometimes people make them bad. So the point that you have to realize that it gives you a different perspective on actually life when you're talking about mental health and psychological behavior.
Right.
You think like, oh my goodness, I created this monster. He didn't create himself, right? All he wanted was some help. And the minute I saw him get beat up in an alley, I just knew. Yeah. It was just like he was just trying to get somebody to listen to him and be there for him. People weren't listening to him. People weren't respecting him. People thought he was pedo.
That would drive anybody crazy. That would drive
the
anybody
train part.
Crazy.
Did y'all watch the movie?
Yeah. I seen the
train
movie
part.
Like
I knew it was
times,
over.
I seen it like 3 times, but okay. I wish they would have did the Fantastic Four movies better.
Miles Morales, baby.
Oh yeah, okay. All right.
Miles Morales is hard too. I don't need to buy that game.
So is Dr. Doom the best Marvel villain?
Dr. Doom is like that. He's comic. If you want to talk about comics, why he's like that?
Yeah.
But he ain't Thanos though.
If you want to be comics, Galactus.
Doom built different, nigga. Doom is built different, nigga.
Thanos,
we being honest.
Yeah. Thanos is even more powerful than Dormammu. Dormammu is more powerful than Thanos.
Somebody
Loki gets honorable mention.
Doom. No, Loki's butt, bro. Somebody fill me in on Dr. Doom. Somebody fill me in on Dr. Doom.
You have lost your mind.
Hard.
Yeah, comic hard. Dr. Doom is different breed.
Yeah,
but
it's just
he's for sure top 3.
But to answer
y'all's top 3.
To answer y'all's question, I am not a Captain America fan at all, and it made me so upset. Rig everything for Captain America. It just
like you see how Iron Man could really beat both their
Iron Man
but they played it off,
and they nerfed Iron Man.
Man, that movie made me mad.
They nerfed him, just like they nerfed Batman when he's about to stab Superman, and then his girl comes out of nowhere.
You talking about Batman versus Superman?
Yeah, I was like,
in that one, bro, Superman
have the same name.
Trying to fight
what?
Him,
huh?
No, Kyler. You both know Superman could kill him in seconds, but I'm just saying they still nerfed it.
Yeah,
they still nerfed it.
Okay,
I know how
Go ahead.
No. I know how the topic kind of shifted to superheroes. But my favorite action movie ain't even anything like that. Honestly, The Hateful Eight. The Hateful Eight is my favorite action movie and probably one of my favorite movies.
I think I heard of that.
I remember y'all.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch The Hateful Eight, man. It's Samuel L. Jackson.
Quentin Tarantino film.
Yes, it is.
Quentin Tarantino go hard. He be snapping.
Yeah, nigga. We're starting on Pulp Fiction, nigga. But this is my piece right there. That's it.
All right. So I got one more thing to do with this category. Then I got one more
Captain America.
Go ahead.
I don't want to interrupt you, but Captain America, the first, the second, and the third one. Those are the 3 best trilogy-wise movies in the MCU. And I'm sorry, in terms of just a character, right? And God bless Chadwick Boseman. We had something going there with Black Panther. Hopefully they give it to Zuri so she can take over. But as of right now,
I heard something about they was going to let Killmonger come back. That's what
I was going to say. Michael B. Jordan.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I got to look into that.
But we'll see how it goes.
You can't argue as good as Winter Soldier and then in Civil War. What? There's no competition. There's no competition there. Did they rig Civil War? Sure, but it was still good to see all the superheroes. You know, all that rivalry, all that hate and bitterness. You know what I mean? That was a big reason why Thanos won, was because everybody was so pissed at each other from Civil War that by the time Thanos came, they weren't united. You know what I'm saying? But people don't want to talk about that. The Miles Morales game, I've looked through it from top to bottom. It's about 5.
That's why I want to get a PS5 for real. Just to play.
It's about 5-6 hours of gameplay, unless you're on a harder difficulty. And he has greater fighter moves than.
Yeah. Don't spoil nothing for me though. But yeah, I know the base.
But let's just say he has greater fighter moves than Peter Parker. But I think the Spider-Man game is better than the Miles Morales game.
Yeah, I got that one too.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Man, that was
I can't rate.
I got he triggered me, man, with Iron Man. I said, "Oh God,
I'm sorry, bro. He's just a glorified robot. He's a glorified robot."
Oh, woo! Help me, Lord.
Lord. All right, so this can be a quick one. I personally like this. What y'all got Transformer? Who's the best Transformer?
Ironhide.
Optimus Prime.
No, it's Optimus. It's Optimus. No matter what. But
okay, let's do favorite. Well, who's y'all's favorite? Who's y'all's favorite?
Ironhide.
You are an Ironhide ass nigga.
He got disintegrated. At least nobody said Ratchet. That's all that matters.
No. Ratchet got fucked up. But, hold on. All right, the best Transformer. I mean, the best moment
would have been Megatron in the first one. In the first one was Megatron. He was with.
There would have been no Transformer 3 if they had it. If they played it off like they did in the first one. There'll be no Transformer 3.
Optimus Prime. Me and you talked about this, bro. If he didn't care so much about human life, Optimus Prime couldn't be touched. He get too caught up about trying to save everybody else.
Yeah,
he just fought.
Nah.
Hey, Kyle, you and I both know that brother can make a speech.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I wanted to go out there. You know? Yeah, I wanted to go out there.
But the best villain. Me and Tyrell talked about this is Lockdown. I think he's better than Megatron. His persona was hard. His character role was very tough because he didn't give a damn. Like Megatron don't give a damn, but this dude was like, I'm getting paid to do this, whatever robot currency they got. So I'm just coming to collect you. That is.
All right, but I gotta say this though. Transformer 1 Megatron versus Lockdown, Megatron's winning.
Megatron in the first Transformers was retarded, bro. I don't even know why he was that strong, bro.
He was strong as fuck.
That nigga was frozen in ice and just was a god.
Yeah, but
all right, man. Look, this is the last topic for me, and then y'all can pick on whatever else, man. So I know y'all watch this. I think Cam gonna appreciate this one. What is the best anime?
Best anime out there is Ava. Best movie is Your Name. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I'm out, nigga.
What was the TV show?
Ava, I don't watch Evangelion. Neon Genesis Evangelion.
For me, I gotta say, bro. The show that get me the most tea is probably Naruto, but my favorite personally is either between Afro Samurai or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Those is my two.
Hunter up there too, man.
I fell off for a while, but I gotta go My Hero. My Hero Academia.
My Hero is up there. You a man of culture. You ain't fell off nowhere.
My Hero Academia had me. Especially the best season was the first season. That shit was hard.
I didn't like every 5 seconds. I didn't like every 5 seconds this nigga was crying. It was annoying.
He had so much heart. But listen, remember when Almighty versus One for All?
Yeah. Yeah, that fight was hard.
That fight had me.
United States of Smash was awful, man.
He did what? Gajillion, billion, and million punch. That shit was beastie.
But the best fight I think I've seen was Naruto versus Pain. When he thought Naruto was dead.
When he turned up.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
After he killed, what you call?
Yeah, he thought
Oh.
he thought he had killed Hinata, bro, and that boy, his eyes flared up. I was like, oh yeah, it's about to get real.
The
Kyle,
best fights I've seen are in JoJo's. It's like I don't know if y'all niggas
JoJo's
fuck with
Bizarre
JoJo's.
Adventure. I
Yeah,
haven't, but I
the
always
best
see
fights, man.
Everybody
The
said
best
watch
fights.
JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
I can't watch Hunter x Hunter, bro. It's too weird for me. I can't
Man,
get
it
into
gets
it.
better. It gets so good, man. I hate like
They say you
I'm
gotta
at
go
the
through
part
it.
where
You gotta go through
I'm
the
at the
bull
part
crap.
where they was like killing pigs to make the recipe or whatever. It was like at the beginning with the test run or whatever.
you ain't even got past the test. You ain't even got
No,
to
bro.
Nen. Man, you gotta stick. You gotta at least get to Nen. You gotta at least get to when they get like the superpower. You know what I'm saying? Like it turns up in gear. I'm telling you, man. Like
Yeah.
Gon versus Hisoka. Whew. Man, I'll go
Yeah.
back and watch that from time to time, nigga. Just because it's like fucking good, nigga.
Yeah.
Can't
love
compliment that
Afro.
enough.
I love Afro Samurai though, because it's short and it's full of action,
Fire.
bro. It's
Yeah,
like 2 hours
hands.
just pure action, like nigga, straight hands for 2 hours. And it has a good story plot for real. For it to be that short.
I got a question
Ricardo,
for
what you got? Yep.
Goku or Superman?
Goku.
Superman. Superman, the Man of Steel.
Ooh.
Stop.
Goku got hands for anybody.
It's actually
I
a tough
don't know.
because Goku could win. He could.
Yeah,
Goku
no, he
got.
could not.
He could be anybody up in the anime world.
Except Saitama. You know, the One Punch Man.
Tyler's
But
still
man,
thinking.
Superman
No,
is
first off,
unbeatable.
he
Superman's
can't beat.
untouchable, man.
First off, he can't beat everybody up because he can't even beat up Jiren, who's in his.
He
own
did beat him
show.
up.
He can't
No,
beat
no,
a
no,
Jiren.
no,
He
no.
can't beat a
No,
Miz.
No,
Oh,
bro.
he can't
did
beat a
beat up
Wiz.
Jiren.
He jumped Jiren. He jumped.
No,
It was
no.
like 4
Listen,
of them,
listen.
bro.
They had to
When
jump
Goku
that
They
went
nigga.
still
Ultra Instinct,
almost
what
lost.
happened?
The only reason they won was because they pushed him off. It wasn't even like they won straight off with hands.
They won because of the power of friendship, nigga. 17 was
Exactly.
on there, nigga.
Bro, Kyler, bro, you're not explaining what really happened. And Goku ran out of juice.
First
He
off,
had
All
him
I'm
on his
saying is
knee.
Goku got knocked
First off.
off. Well, from what I thought. They
Yeah,
got
first
Goku,
off,
nigga.
Brawly got hands for Goku too. Don't do that.
Brawly got
Brawly
hands for that nigga any day of the week.
He definitely had him for Frieza. He would freeze his ass for damn 5 hours straight. He was in his ass 5 hours straight, bro.
If Goku get mad, he a friendly type person. If Goku get mad, that's when it's slow.
His son was about to pass him, bro, but he wanted to be a
And it's
family
not
man.
slow when Superman get mad. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
All he do
But
is
to
have
answer your
red
question, I
eyes.
might have to go
You got
Superman.
reading
I might have to
comics,
go
though. You got reading
Superman.
comics, though. Got reading
I
Superman.
might have to go
Untouchable,
Superman
the Man
over
of
Goku.
Steel. You don't just
What power does he have? He have what? Laser eyes and super strength.
super strength and invulnerability. That nigga's untouchable.
If I get kryptonite and make him eat it, it's over.
Goku's not gonna
Get
use
near him
kryptonite.
like
He
this.
wants a fair fight. First off, you know that. And nigga's gonna get his ass kicked and then come back. But he had to get his ass kicked first. Nigga. He wins. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, Batman beat Superman. That's all I'm gonna say.
Tyrell, I like where you coming from. We're gonna tie it up. So I'm gonna go Goku as well. Everybody like your comment in the description. Goku or Superman. I hope this eventually just floods with just spam, Goku.
I want to see an argument down in the comments.
I want to see
right.
Yeah, he got work. Goku got work.
I want to see other rational people come to the same understanding that I'm at. Because y'all tripping in this
How
podcast.
can Superman beat Goku if he can't beat Batman? Immortal.
He wasn't even trying
the
to
only reason Batman beat Goku. The only reason Batman beat Superman is because of prep time.
Hey.
Get ready to prep time. That nigga.
Oh God, came on.
He got no power.
No prep time, no
got no
for
power.
Batman. So get that nigga out the way.
Oh my
First
God.
off, Batman ain't even hard. Batman don't even kill people. He don't even kill people.
Superman kill niggas. Superman will kill niggas.
Yeah, he can if he wants. He'll break every
Injustice?
bone in your body.
The Injustice timeline. That nigga set up a whole new world order just because nigga killed his bitch. Nigga got a little pissed off. Nigga changed everything. When's the last time Goku did some shit like that? He don't. Because he can't. He's not built like that. He's a soft ass.
He almost let a dude with big nipples
nigga.
show him up that Manaka dude or whatever.
Manaka has hands for Goku. Manaka has hands for that nigga.
Y'all have lost your mind.
Beat Manaka first. Beat Manaka. That's what I'm saying.
Y'all have lost your mind.
He's not the strongest in his planet.
He's not even
He don't got
trying.
nothing. He don't got one on one to the death. He don't got nothing for Jiren, bro. In fact,
How you lost your mind? He won. He just ran out of juice.
He didn't even win.
He ran out of juice.
Goku
He had him
pushed
on his
off the
knees.
edge. That's what
He had him
happened.
on his knees.
First,
Damn.
it
had him
was
on
like
his
him, Frieza,
No. Now when
Android.
Goku
Bro,
went
it was
Ultra
a bunch of
Instinct,
them.
it was 1-on-1. It was 1-on-1. And then
Goku didn't even
what
win
happened?
the tournament. Goku wasn't even the last one standing, man. 17
Because
was.
he had to
nigga.
take. He had to take
win the
Jiren out.
tournament because he
Listen,
couldn't beat it with him
Okay,
and Frieza.
okay.
though.
So 17 better than Jiren.
Jiren
Is
went through
17 better than Jiren?
No,
Is 17 better than Jiren since he won? What's going on?
Yes,
Aw.
he won. Yes.
What?
I mean,
Listen.
where's Jiren ring at? Where the ring at?
I could make an argue that Vegeta could be Superman too, but we don't get that far. We not getting that far.
You
Listen.
can make one, but he ain't gonna say
Jiren went through the
Sorry,
whole
bro.
tournament. He went through the whole tournament whipping niggas' asses without taking no clothes off. Nigga.
Bro,
Everybody else ripping shirts off and everything. Jiren was just whipping. Do you see what he did to Hit? Did you see what he did to Hit?
Hit put up a fight.
Hit, no. With him, who? Who did he put up a fight with?
He had Jiren working extra hard, did he not? Well, not extra hard, but he had Jiren working.
I'm asleep. Working what?
You had lost your mind. Goku whooped his ass fair and square.
All right, well, at this point, we just got to agree to disagree because we ain't
I
gonna
love
get
it, though.
nowhere with this.
I love it.
Hold on,
ain't getting nowhere with
what did
I
Jiren
love
say? He said, "Goku, you're a worthy opponent."
The opponent,
he
not
said that.
his better, but
Listen.
you know we ain't gonna get nowhere. We ain't gonna get nowhere with this.
Goku
Listen,
got a
bro.
ring. Goku, I mean, 17 had to wish Jiren back. We will not be talking about this if 17.
How many
wished
times
them
did
niggas
Goku? Ain't Goku been? Ain't he got killed before? Hasn't he
back.
died?
Yeah,
Time.
Superman
That
died
nigga was
too.
dead. That nigga was dead
And
in the
Superman,
Blue Saga.
exactly. Superman died too.
Dude.
He
And
died
let's
from
keep
a
it a
bunch of
buck.
characters.
Let's keep it a buck. If Frieza
Doomsday.
wasn't
Oh,
so
Doomsday
dead-
whooped Superman ass. Doomsday whooped Superman ass.
If Frieza
They gonna be
was
technical.
not lazy, he would whoop on Goku too. If Frieza was not lazy,
Oh
he
yeah,
would
100%,
whoop on
100%.
Goku.
What'd you just say?
If Frieza was not lazy, he would whoop on Goku, bro.
Frieza won. Y'all forget that. Frieza won, nigga. Frieza won. They
He
didn't get
did
the
it.
do over, but Frieza won.
No, he did it.
Frieza got his ring, nigga. Frieza got his ring. That nigga won.
All right. If Frieza won, Doomsday whooped Superman ass. Facts. Doomsday whooped Superman ass.
Man, listen.
Am I wrong?
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
Hold on,
Doomsday
quick question.
Goku
put the
ass
paws
too.
on Superman.
So what's the point?
Who
Doomsday
is-
beat Goku ass too. What's the point?
Goku could be Doomsday.
Alright, now you capping.
Okay.
End the podcast, nigga. End the podcast right now.
We about to. But I got a quick question. So who is Iron Man's like go-to villain?
It's supposed to be
Ultron?
the Mandarin.
The Mandarin.
It's supposed to be the
Nah.
man. But listen, Iron
Yeah.
Man 3 was not the right Mandarin. I'm telling you. Look up
Yeah.
Iron Man
Mhm.
Armored Adventures on Netflix. The
Oh
Mandarin.
yeah, it's on Netflix.
I
now,
watched
yeah.
that. I watched that. Yeah, I
that's
watched that when I was a
the
kid.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
Mandarin.
the Mandarin.
Walk on rings, not that stupid shit you saw in the movie with Aldrich Killian. Please, no, that was awful.
Yeah,
That was awful. No, so Whiplash is also pretty good because he has to adapt. He has to adapt his. You mentioned Iron Man versus Thor. The reason why Iron Man was able to take a beating from Thor was because he had to switch his Iron Man armor after Whiplash kept hitting him with that lightning. So Iron Man had to create his tech in order to take that lightning, which is why Thor's lightning had no effect on his armor. There you go. Just gave you a little bit of a fun fact.
Iron Man beat Superman ass too.
No, but I
But
still
we ain't getting personal. We ain't getting personal. We ain't going that far.
What is
We
your
ain't going
beef
that
with
far.
Superman, bro? What do you
He's
do?
overrated. He's overrated.
What's wrong with you and the soups, man? What's good with soups, man?
I also agree. I mean, when you say Superman's overrated, think of it like this perspective. Everyone likes to see an underdog, right, Cam? And when you have a guy that can literally just break everything that he touches, it kind of frustrates people that his only weakness is a rock. It just seems like it just frustrates people. Like, is there anybody that could actually
No,
you know,
not
take
toe to
it back?
toe.
I mean, that's why it's hard to
throw a
write
rock.
a good
I
Superman.
can
That's
throw a
why
rock
it's hard
at
to
him.
write a good Superman because he's supposed to be the Man of Steel. He's supposed to be the best, the untouchable, the height to reach. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't get better. he already is. That's why they
Well,
got
he
to
lost.
nerf him with the kryptonite. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
his
They have to give him that.
villain is a bald nigga with money. legs, limbs,
But
And it's not even because
That's-
he's stronger. It's just like, he just does different shit he has to stop. You know what I mean? It's, I'm not even going to get into it.
I
But I
don't
will,
know, man.
no,
Yes.
but I will say this: usually the best heroes, they're so OP. Like with Superman, his weakness was a rock. They give the hero some ridiculous weakness that makes zero sense because they have to nerf him somehow, right? He's
And
so
that's my
overpowered.
argument. Listen, not to cut you off. That is my argument with Venom. His is like sound. Like, bro, that's ridiculous.
Great, yes.
His weakness is
Yes,
because he can't lose unless his sound of like fire or something like that.
I agree. The best
I don't know, man.
characters they're so OP, but they have some ridiculous weakness that you can't even
Deadpool
fathom.
don't got no weakness.
You know
Thanos
what I mean?
don't got no weakness, just hands.
Deadpool
Nigga.
don't
He
got
just
no
got his
weakness.
ass whooped.
Hands, man.
Well,
Thanos
Deadpool
got
can't
hands.
die.
He's the Mad Titan. What? Thanos
I'm
can
saying that's it. No, I'm saying that's his weakness, nigga. You gotta
He
jump.
ain't got no weakness.
Yeah, you gotta jump him. That's what you gotta jump that
They
nigga.
tried.
You wanna know what's crazy? You wanna know what's
Because
crazy?
he really should have won in the second movie again.
In game, he really whooping everybody's ass.
You know why?
But
You know why? They went back in time to Thanos' prime. He was destroying worlds at that time. In Infinity War, Thanos was more philosophical, right? He was like, I literally just want the stones. Leave me alone. I got to do what I got to do, but I'm not really trying to fight anybody like that. Just give me the stones and I'll do what I got to do if I have to, right? Like that conversation he had with Doctor Strange, he really didn't want to fight. The Avengers started the fight. He was just vibing. He was proving to everybody why he was somewhat of a victim, right? Of his home being destroyed, and he wanted to, blow everything up and kind of start anew. You couldn't argue that Thanos was necessarily wrong. It was just how he went about it.
Yeah, the balance. Yeah, but
You
I'm
know
gonna
what
tell
I
you
mean?
what though, that movie had one of the greatest little things when that nigga threw his daughter off the rock. Nigga. No,
I'm sorry.
that was like,
that was messed up.
oh, bro, what? He just chucked her off the rim.
Now, not to sound messed up, but when Black Widow died, I said, okay, next part. I ain't care.
That's
I ain't
fucked
care
up.
what was
That's
going on.
fucked up, man. That's fucked
That's
up.
so messed up.
She
Hey, look,
she
can
was
we-
playing with Captain America's. Oh dang, she was playing with Captain America's heart. I thought she
Really?
liked the Hulk and Captain America. I don't know who she messed with the most.
Can we agree that Hawkeye is weak? Because the only time he had to shine, he was killing fucking random people. Was it in
Oh, you talking about
Endgame? He was just
in,
killing the mafia people,
listen,
whatever.
listen.
Like, don't fight a real villain.
Not to mention,
Hawkeye hard.
Quicksilver died. He's the reason Quicksilver died because he wasn't moving the kid, maneuvering him into the streets. And Quicksilver's like, man, you so slow. I gotta kill myself because you so damn slow.
Hawkeye, he need to stay home.
Stay with your fam, bro, with your toys and your kitties and all that.
Yeah,
Blah. But what do you think about Ronan? Did you think Ronan was good? Let's step up in
Who?
the right direction. Ronan, how he had the swords and the
yeah,
the-
he's a little bit better.
stars.
He's still trash, but
You know who else is hard?
Who?
War Machine. He got dummies for people.
all right.
too.
So listen, guys, it's been nice.
War
Another
Machine
great
not
edition.
hard. War Machine not hard.
No, but guys, we thank you for our support. We love seeing the support on the podcast.
That's like
we
saying
are-
who's the black dude, the Falcon? He's
Falcon?
trash too.
He's cool too.
Falcon hard. I thank you guys for that support, man. Well, let's see y'all in
Yeah,
the next
it
one.
was
You know,
nice,
any
man.
last thing to say?
Thanks for all those. hey,
He's
all the subs,
agile.
man. We appreciate the love. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna see y'all next week. It's all love. Thanks for
Iron Man
rocking with
fans.
us, man. Keep
Iron Man
rocking with
fans,
us.
where's that hand up?
All right, y'all.
Boom, boom, Iron Man fans. High
I
five.
can't believe
Iron Man is
Boom.
week, and that is it, y'all. I'm
No,
ending this
no.
right now.
Hey, that's it. See y'all.
Don't end it on
See y'all,
that.
boys.
Don't end it on that. It's like, nah.
Shake it off. Just beat the devil out of it.